Hi friends, what's this Tkinter window? In this there is an entry box and a hyperlinks. So whatever name I enter here, say I am entering, giving some space and two words here. I am clicking this hyperlink. So that will open up a browser and it shows whatever I have entered here in the browser. It sends the data to a website and it displays the data part here with a welcome message. Now let me just close it. Again try to add something else also. I've just changed it. So let's click again and see how, yeah, you can see here the whatever I have entered here, it has appeared in this website. We'll learn how to do this. We'll start from here. This is our sample window, and here we are importing Tkinter and we are importing web browser because this library we are going to use. And here is our window width and height. So we'll write it here, width and height. So now in this we'll first place one label. So in this label we'll write it L1 equal to tk dot label. Now what it is my underscore w. Now text equal to name. So this is just a label only. We are saying about the font equal to slightly higher font we are using. Now we'll say L1 dot grid row equal to 0. This is the first one. So column equal to 0 also. So pad x slightly not flushing with the left edge, giving some gap, and pad y equal to also 20. So pad x, pad y. Now we'll place the entry box. So where you will be entering the data. So that data will be carried to the website and there it will be displayed. So E1 equal to tk dot entry my underscore w. Now slightly higher font also I am giving, font equal to 22. So this entry box I will place right of that label. So E1 dot grid, same row equal to 0 and then column equal to 1. Sorry, not to 1. Because this is column 0, the label, then column 1. Now I am giving slightly pad x equal to 5, pad y. From the top edge I am giving a gap of 20. Now that's all my, I have created both the thing. Now below these two we'll place our link. So I will say my link, but it is a label only. tk dot label. Now what it should go? My parent window, my underscore w. Now text. What should be the written on the text or anchored text we call it? Plus to net. Whatever here, whatever you want, that will be only displayed there. Plus to net hyperlink. So whatever text you want, you can write it here. So foreground slightly links are always blue, or you can give any color you want. So blue. You can change the cursor here. So cursor equal to, now we are saying hand 2. So hand 2 we are given. Now font, slightly bigger font we are giving here. So this time we'll use a font family also. Sorry, it should be times, then size is 22. Then sorry, size is we are giving 22. Then style is underline. If you don't want the link to be underlined, you can remove that. You can use normal in that case. So let's come here. Now place it on a grid. So my link. Now here I am saying grid is because next line. So I'll take row 1. The tops are both the name and that label are in row 0. So row 1, next one. Column is the first element to the left, 0. But here I am giving a column span because it will take more space. So I am giving column span equal to 2. So column 1 and first column and second column, both it will occupy. Pad x slightly I am giving from the left edge, and pad y again, sorry, pad y equal to 20. From the top also I am maintaining some gap. That completes my layout part. Now I will give a bind a event. Suppose, okay, now let's save it. Up to this point, let's just see how this look is. Nothing will work now. Here it is. So I can enter anything here and I can click this one. But now I have not written any event, so nothing will happen. Now let's start binding the event. What happens when we click that link, whatever you have created? So for that we have to bind the event mylink dot bind. Now here the mouse left button click, we are binding it. If you want some other button also, you can do that. Right button also you can do. So I am specifying here button 1. This is the left button, mouse left button. Now you can get in our event tutorial, you will get whatever the other, suppose you want to bind it with a key or on key press, various other events are there. So here it is, button 1 is your mouse left button. Then I am saying lambda e, then I am executing my open. What is my open? It's a function which will be triggered once this particular mouse left button is clicked. But so far we have not written that. That we are going to write it now. Define my open. This is the function we are going to write it here. Inside that we'll say create the URL first. So inside that we'll write it HTTPS. This is the URL of an existing website where this data will be posted, and I have to point to a page also. So you may ask it how I came to know about this. You can wherever you are receiving the data, there you have to write a small one-line code. So but in PHP, or if you are using some other language in that particular website, that you have to write it. But this URL remains constant, remains same, even whatever the language you use in your website, that is different based on how you receive and display. So here it is. We are sending it to a PHP, but here it doesn't matter whether PHP, Python, JSP or Java, whatever it doesn't matter here. Because we are just sending it in a standard protocol get method, so we will be sending it. plus2net.com. Then the directory name is PHP tutorial, because this is a PHP code, so we placed it inside that. Now what's the file name? form.get.php. This is the file whatever, but this particular file has to receive the data. So for that, how I will pass it? This is called actually the get method, or through a query string I am passing it. So this is the separator, I have given it here, then name. This is not a specific to a Tkinter or Python. This is the protocol, HTTP protocol, part of it, the get method we are. So name equal to, here I will say plus, because I have to add the string. What string I have to add is whatever you are entering in the entry box here at the top, E1 we have written. So that data I am bringing it here. So I am saying E1 dot get. So this will be a complete query string. Now what happens is, if you want to print it to a console and see how this looks, you can just do that. Print URL. It is for your understanding also how the finally it looks, but nothing great in that. Now let's open it. So we are web browser. We have at the top first line we have copied that web browser. So that's what it is. Web browser, open, new. So we have open and URL. So that's all. This variable we are pasting it here. That's all. Now let's just see how this program works. Here it is. Now I am saying, let's say anything I can write. Let's say just Python and PHP. Python, then PHP. 2 words I have written. Now let me just open this. It's opening. Here you can see welcome Python PHP. So what happens was this query string. This is the query string, what I am data I am sending, and this file name here it is. This is the file name, this is the website name, everything. This exactly matches with, sorry, here it is. Let me just bring it here. Yeah. So you can see it, it is here. So the URL, whatever I have written here, that same URL is coming here with the query string formatted to take this two words, and that we are capturing in PHP. This is a single one get variable. I'm one line code only written in PHP to capture it from the URL and display it here. That's all. This was a question asked, so we created a small video on this. So if you have any doubts, suggestion, questions on similar like this, you just post it in our comment section. Accordingly, we'll create the script or modify it also. And I request you, please subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we add new tutorials. We also frequently add that. And please share this with your friends, and thank you for watching.